Moving on, lesson 116, practice C. Practice C says select the domain and range of the function y is equal to x squared plus 3. So we want to know what domain, in other words, what values for x will satisfy this equation. We want to know the range, what values for y will satisfy this equation. So first off, we look at the x values. So this is x squared. Well, what can we put in for x squared? Can we use positive numbers? Yes. Can we use negative numbers? Yes. Can we use 0? Yes. So the domain can be anything. So for the domain, we're going to say all real numbers. So the domain is just any number. Now let's look at the range. The range, remember, is our y value. So in other words, what number would ever be possible to for my y? So let's look at it. Can I ever get a positive number? Yes. Can I ever get a negative number? Well, if I put in a negative number for x and it's squared, the negative goes away. So y cannot be negative. So we know y has to be positive. So we're going to say y, it has to be positive. Let's see what else. Can I ever use 0 for y? What would it take to get 0y? I can't get a negative, so there's no way I can get a 0 or a 1 or a 2. I can't get anything under 3. Whatever I put in for x is never going to go below 3. So the correct answer for my range numbers would be all positive numbers greater than 3. There's no way I can get underneath 3. So the correct answer to lesson 116, practice C, is D. Okay, let's do one more. I want to do practice D. And this is the last one that I'll do for this week. And then you can go ahead and do your practice on, do your lesson 116. This one is just another inequality using absolute value. And you can work these out. We've been doing them, so I know you can. We're just going to use positive 5 and negative 5. Solve for x. X is greater than or equal to 2. And x is greater than or equal to negative 3. Remember, these are our sections, not our answers. Then we take our sections, we plug in random points. I'm going to choose 0, go back up here, put in 0. I have 0 plus 1. The absolute value of 0 plus 1, which would be the absolute value of 1, 1 is greater than or equal to 5. That is not correct. So my answers are going to be all the answers away from those. Greater than 2, less than negative 3. I do have an equal sign, so it is going to include those numbers. So The correct answer would be x is less than or equal to -3, or x is greater than or equal to 2. And that would be the correct answers. And I believe it is letter D on the practice. So that is lesson 116. Finish out the lesson. Let me hear from all of you. If you will let me know the problems that you're having trouble with up to this point, then we'll begin and I'll work those problems for you and we'll kind of go over those. So let me hear from you.